Hey everyone, Razbisky here, and welcome back to our Wi-Fi WonderCup battle series, in which you guys challenge me to a Wi-Fi WonderCup battle. Now guys, today's battle is against Enestor27. Now Enestor is a PokeTuber himself, and I will put a link to his channel in the description below, so go and check out that sexy description, and go and have a look at his channel. He's very, very good. Now moving on to today's battle, it was an epic slog. Honestly guys, this was an absolutely fantastic battle. Both of us played tactically very, very well, and you will see that as we go on. But let's go through the teams first and foremost. If you've been watching Wednesday's Wonder Trade Addictions video, you will have seen that our team is actually pretty damn good. I was very hyped when we saw the team, so let's go through it real quick. We have got Spoink, Snorlax, Carablast, Marshtomp, Caterpie, and Wailmer. Now, Caterpie was our wildcard there, and it was pretty much a total fail when it comes to wildcard Pokemon, but we have got some very, very strong Pokemon in there. I mean, I think it's just pretty much the Caterpie that is quite useless there. Obviously, we've got Spoink there. Spoink has got Psybeam, so that's a nice stab move there. We've got Snorlax with the bulky. He is absolute tank. We've got Carablast there with the Bug Buzz. We've got Marshtomp. Obviously, everybody likes Mudkips, and Marshtomp is obviously a fantastic Pokemon as well, so we've got the Stab Mud Bomb there. Unfortunately, it is a special attack, but hey, it lowers accuracy, and that will play a part later on in the game, along with Water Gun. Caterpie just has Tackle and String Shot. And finally, we've got Wailmer with the almighty Water Pulse. Hopefully we can get some confusion off there. That might do us well. Now let's move across to Enestor's team, and he's got Fletchling, Gligar, Dwebble, Snubble, Oddish, and Sentret. Looking at that team at the moment, it doesn't appear to be very good. I'm sitting here before the battle thinking, I could have this in the bag, guys. I could have this in the bag, but I don't want to get cocky. His main threats are the Gligar, because obviously if this has been a bred-up Gligar, it could have some very good moves. The Dwebble, I'm not a great fan of, but we've got a couple of water Pokemon in there to deal with that. And the Oddish, obviously, Marshtomp being 4 times... grass being 4 times effective against our Marshtomp is not going to be a good idea. So we need to watch out for those two Pokemon. So let's just dive straight into the battle, guys, and see how it goes. Let's get hyped, let's get psyched as we go for the next WonderCup battle. I think this is WonderCup battle number 10, so we're into double digits now, guys, as Enestor sends out this Sentret. Now, I wasn't too bothered about that. I was going to be sending out the Spoink first to do a little bit of scouting and get off some decent damage, obviously, because with the Stab Psybeam, we go straight for that. With the base 60 speed, we're going to be outspeeding quite a lot of Pokemon, which is going to be good. The Enestor goes for the Defense Curl, which is absolutely useless against us because we're using a special attack. Goes for the quick attack next, which takes off a decent amount of damage because of the critical hit, which is a bit of a shame on our Spoink, because the Spoink is going to kill the Sentret here nice and easily, which is absolutely fantastic. So we have got 1 kill, guys, 1 kill so far, and the Spoink is doing its job. Next up comes the little Fletchling. I think, is that a French Fletchling with a name? I'm not 100% sure. But either way, we go for the Psybeam on the Fletchling after the Fletchling does next to no damage on us. We take it off over half health. The little Psypig holds on with 2 HP to get off 1 more Psybeam and kill off the Fletchling. We are doing absolutely fantastic with our Spoink. Spoink has got 2 kills and is still alive with 2 HP. Now, Gligar is probably going to outspeed, so we switch out to save. We want to save that Pokemon for the Oddish. So we're going to bring in Wailmer here, which is going to be super effective against the Gligar. The Gligar goes to the quick attack, which our Wailmer is going to eat that up all day. Nom nom nom. The Gligar switches out because he's going to be weak to water attacks, and the Oddish is going to come in. So we go for the Water Pulse. I was pretty much predicting the Oddish to come in, but I was hoping for a little bit of confusion. We didn't get the confusion off, so it was time to take our Wailmer out of there. We need him for later. In comes the Carablast, because the Bug Buzz will probably destroy the Oddish in one go. The Acid, because he obviously predicted the switch out, goes on the Carablast, takes off a nice clean 30 HP on our Carablast, and we say goodbye to that Oddish. It's getting switched out for the Gligar. We do not want to stay in against this Gligar. We're going to go for the Bug Buzz anyway, and because of the Oddish, which takes off next to no HP. So we want to take out the Carablast. There's a lot of switching in this battle, guys. A lot of switching, and that will come into play later on. We bring in the Snorlax. We want the bulk. We want to try and get rid of this Gligar, but the Gligar has acrobatics. It has acrobatics. It doesn't have an item. It doesn't have an item either. That is the perfect move. It gets the crit, and our Snorlax is useless. Our Snorlax, I went for the defense curl. I wanted to try and boost it up, but the acrobatics just did too much damage. Our Snorlax is basically useless now. Our Snorlax is gone. We have sacrificed it. So I brought in the Caterpie just for a complete sacrificial purposes, and it gets one hit KO to the acrobatics. This Gligar was going to be a problem. I totally forgot that it might have acrobatics. I was hoping it was bred off the Wonder and sent out into the Wonder Trade system, but hey, we sacrifice the Caterpie so we can bring in the Marshtomp to do some damage. Then the Snubbull comes in next. I kind of predicted the Oddish to come in, so I went for the takedown to take off as much HP on the Oddish as possible. We take off half HP on the Snubbull, so that's absolutely fantastic. And we go for the Mud Bomb. We go for a little bit of a stab move here to try and take off the Snubble's health. It holds on with a tiny little bit of health. The accuracy fell, and the Snubbull goes for the lick, doing a little bit of damage, and thankfully, we did not get the paralysis. We go for the Water Gun to finally take out that Snubbull, and the Snubbull has gone no problems at all. If I had Play Rough or anything like that, and we maybe have been in a little bit of trouble, but it did not. Oddish comes in, and there's absolutely no point staying in against the Oddish, because it is going to have Absorb. We've not seen Absorb on the Oddish yet, but we know it's coming. So we bring in Almighty Carablast once more, and the Absorb, there we go, we see the Absorb, and now we know it has it. We need to watch out. That Oddish is going to be a big problem unless we can bring in our Spoink. Now, he goes for the switch, absolutely fantastically, into the Dwebble. Now, this was an absolute fantastic move from Enestor here, and it proves to be one of the defining moves of the battle. The Dwebble is going to be a bit of a problem because of the Stealth Rock. Dwebble sets up the rocks, and we already know that we are switching in and out. We're switching them up, and he was very clever there. Very clever. I've got to commend him on that move because it proves very vital. Because if you have a remember, our Snorlax is down to little HP, and of course our Spoink is as well, so both of those Pokemon are next to useless now. So we have he's crippled our team in one move there, because the Spoink would have outsped the Oddish and probably killed it. And obviously Carablast is just taking an absolute massive beating there. He goes for the Absorb, because that's what we're going to do as the Carablast comes in. And Carablast is only on 42 HP. That is not good for our poor little Carablast there. But hey, what can you do? He played absolutely fantastically there. And in comes that bastard in Dwebble once more. I kind of predicted the switch. I didn't predict the switch into the Dwebble. And we went for the Headbutt, which did next to nothing. So we go for the Bug Buzz just to see how much damage it would. We need to try and get rid of this Dwebble. We don't want him to set up another layer of Stealth Rocks. And he goes for the Rock Polish. Another very clever move there, because the speed rising sharply is going to be absolutely fantastic. The Smackdown comes next, and unfortunately that is one dead Carablast. Carablast, you did very well there, but unfortunately I should have probably gone for the Bug Buzz. We could have killed the Dwebble there, no problems at all. We're bringing in our Marshtomp, which takes a little bit of damage thanks to the Stealth Rocks again, which proves very vital. But now the Dwebble is outspeeding all of our Pokemon. We go for the takedown here, because I was hoping it should kill the Carablast, but the Carablast holds on with 1 HP. Not the Carablast, the Dwebble holds on with 1 HP, which is absolute bastard, because it means our Marshtomp is going to be crippled now. Our Marshtomp is out of the game once more. There's no point in switching Marshtomp out now, because it's not fast enough to defeat a lot of his Pokemon along with the Stealth Rock damage. We are in massive trouble here, guys. We are in massive trouble here. This Oddish is very dangerous. We go for the takedown, hoping to kill it. We do not get the kill. I prayed to Lord Arceus that we'd get the kill there, because I knew that the Absorb was coming in next. But at the same time, I knew, along with the takedown damage, it was a sacrifice that kind of needed to be happen, because he wasn't going to heal that much health with the Absorb anyway. So we bring in the Snorlax, hoping the Stealth Rock damage wouldn't kill us, but unfortunately, there we go. Snorlax is down as well. That big motherfucker faints to the ground as we bring in Wailmer. Now, Wailmer, I was hoping we'd outspeed, which we would. I was hoping and praying for the confusion. Will this kill it? It does not. The Oddish holds on once more. The Absorb comes in. Now, the Absorb is going to heal up a lot of health. That is one thing Wailmer has going for it, is a lot of HP, but that also means that a lot of HP can be restored with that move. We go for the Astonish, hoping that's going to be extra powerful. It still does not kill the Oddish. The Oddish is here. The Oddish is real. The threat, the danger is unfortunate here. We have only got 50 HP. We have to go for luck here. We have to go for the Water Pulse. Will the Water Pulse get the confusion or the kill? We're hoping for a crit or the confusion. What can we get? Can we get anything? We get the confusion off. Can the Oddish destroy itself in confusion? The Oddish is confused. The Oddish hits itself. It survives with 1 HP, but that does not matter. We are going to outspeed it, and we are going to kill that Oddish. It is 1v1. 1. Gligar versus Wailmer. Who will outspeed? Well, guys, we already know who is going to outspeed, but let's see. Gligar is coming in pretty much full HP. Gligar uses the acrobatics, and it is GG to Enestor27. What a battle, guys. That was some battle. Here we go. Spoink is coming in, and the reason I said it was 1v1 before is because Spoink was just going to die there, so unfortunately, there we go. We lost to Enestor27. That was absolutely fantastic battle. He played so damn well there. It could have been completely different. It could have been completely different there if it wasn't for the Stealth Rocks. That Dwebble came in, set up the Stealth Rocks. If it didn't, we could have won. We actually could have won that battle because we would have come in there and we wouldn't have lost Marshtomp or Wailmer. We would have come in there, we would have been against Oddish, and we would have been against the Gligar, and I would have brought in Spoink. The Spoink would have come in and done a bit of a Psybeam damage, it would have outsped the Oddish, and we could potentially have won. Who knows? But that just shows you the threat of entry hazards right there. The entry hazards pretty much killed all of our Pokemon off there. Well, we lost Snorlax and Spoink definitely to them, but the rest of the Pokemon, they lost a decent amount of health there, but very, very well played there from Enestor. He worked with a team that looked pretty much useless and did absolutely fantastically. It was all about it was just the perfect type in for my main threats there. The Oddish with the Absorb just destroyed Marshtomp and Wailmer, and obviously the acrobatics on the Gligar was just too powerful. It was too powerful. Acrobatics, if you don't know what that does, if you've not got an item, it actually powers up the move. So it was perfect for a WonderCup battle. If you get a Gligar with acrobatics in a battle like this, then you're going to do very, very well. So well done, Enestor. Make sure you go and check out his channel. It'll be in the description below. If you like what you see, then go ahead and subscribe. If you've enjoyed today's battle and you're hyped for the next one, then please drop a like. That'd be most appreciated. If you're not already subscribed, then please subscribe to the channel for more sexy action. And guys, if you want to be a part of next week's battle, then please drop your friend code and your Twitter in the box below. If you don't have a Twitter, if you have an email, drop that in below. It's just so I can get in touch with you. But either way, guys, I've been Razbowski. You've been the wonderful bastards, as always, for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!